And welcome back to Iowa Central softball. Going to bring you in here on the bottom of the first. We missed the top of the first. After a little bit of trouble with Wi-Fi, we had a little bit of a connection issue. Got that figured out. So now we're going to bring you Alexis Eden leading off the Iowa Central at bat in the bottom of the first. In the top of the first, Ellsworth put some good hits together. Had 3 hits, 2 runs. Got out to a quick start. So now Iowa Central looking to answer in the top of their first. Eden's first bunt goes out of bounds, down the foul line. So she's down quickly, 0-1. So she digs in, take the 1-1. Takes it for a ball, so she gets ahead 2-1. She'll be really looking to get ahead. It's so important to be able to get your leadoff players on. Applies pressure, opens up the ability for a rally. Iowa Central won this first one by an 8-run rule. This is going to start. It's a close play, but yeah, I believe they got it by a step, and they say they did. So Eden goes 6-3, grounds out to short to start this half of the inning.
Number 16, Sonia McCormick.
So now McCormick will come up, nobody out. One down, nobody on. She'll take the fresh count. Gets a lot of that one. Jumped out of her shoes for it, but just a little bit too eager to get to it. Pulls it way foul. 0-1. This one dribbled down. Pitcher going to handle it. Dive to the bag. A great play by the first baseman. Beautiful, and they get the out.
Now bank shortstop, Callejo.
So now Callejo comes up after 2 straight groundouts for Iowa Central. She takes that one low for a ball. This one goes out and away too. So 2 balls, gets ahead early. This one comes inside. She gets out of the way, takes that. Good take on that. Now Callejo way ahead. 3-0. She'll have to be selective, and she is. Lets that one go inside. 3-1. So now look for her to have a rip at something. Knock the cover off the ball last game. She's got a 3-1 count. Nope, she's going to be smart. Let it go. Takes the walk. You know, Iowa Central's got a runner on first, but they're going to have to go a long ways and put together some hits together to make that any trouble because they've got her on just on first with 1 down. We'll see if they put her in motion. This one ripped to third. A little bit of trouble on the handle. Could be a close play at first. It is. I believe she's safe. She is. Beats it out on the 1 hop. Going to be an error on the throw. At least that's the way I'm going to score it on the third baseman. So KO gets on. So now doing all the little things right. KO gets on with a base on balls and then able to just put that ball in play and get on by an error. Is McCormick. Or pardon me, Jessa. This one's brought in. Ashley Hombaum takes a strike low on the knees. Got her fooled. Takes the ball there. 1-2. With a runner on first and second. Still a chance to get something out of this. Oh, that's ripped. That's high. That's deep. And that's not even close to staying in the ballpark. Knocked the cover off of it. Almost cleared the second fence behind the left field wall. And just like that, Iowa Central is up 3-2. Ashley Hombaum absolutely tattooed. My, oh my. It's a round trip or they'll meet her at home. Just like that, she's changed the way this game is going. And that's just the power of the bats of Iowa Central.
First baseman, Sarah rolling.
They had 2 outs. They retired the first 2 of the innings. Then KO walks. May gets on by an error. And Hombaum tattoos a ball over the left field fence. This one's going to be an easy fly ball over between 2, and the center fielder's going to take control, play the captain there, get the third out before any more damage can be done. But not before.
3 runs on 1 hit, 1 Panther error.
But not before Hombaum scores 3 with a round tripper. Iowa Central up 3-2. We'll be right back with the top half of the second. So now coming back here with the second, Ellsworth will try to answer. Love Detroit. After a little bit of a rally, they scored 2 in the top of their first 2. So they're getting to the bottom of the lineup now. It's the number 8 hitter walking up. Detroit playing left field this evening. The pitch is a little bit in. She lets it go. 1 ball. This pitch coming over. Leaves it inside. Probably could have watched that one go too, but she chases one. Gets the strike. 1-1. This one catches the inside corner. Beautifully located. 1-2. Not much you're doing with that. This one coming in looking for the put-away pitch. This one floats away. Outside. 2-2. Good job letting that one go, and now she'll earn a 2-2 pitch. Big, lanky player. Hangs over the plate, and that's how you deal with her. When you're standing right on top of the plate, those off-speed pitches will get you. Because you're already handcuffing yourself, so you can get a little bit of motion like that to a player who likes to hang on top of the plate. You can give them more than they can handle. Puts her away. Strikeout to begin the inning. So after the forward's case, she'll be dealing with the bottom of the order. This one comes in too far inside for a ball. Now Ferrer. Trying to get something going, but she swings at the second one. 1-1. That one taking over the meat of the plate, but low for a ball. 2-1. Pitch coming in and paints the inside corner. She's been going to it consistently through. She's really settled down after giving up 2 in the top of the first, trying to get herself a good start here to the second. This one lined through, caught, handled by rolling at the corner infield position there. First baseman sticking out her job playing defense.
At the top of the order, number 15, Brady Yost.
So Ferrer lines out to first. And now with 2 outs and nobody on, Digging in is Brady Yost. The 0-0. Swung at off the tip of the bat and back into the catcher's glove for a first strike. This one taken inside. Refusing to come off that corner. Why would she? Paints it one more time. Lexi Binder looking for a 1-2-3 here. She's got 0-2. Goes right after her. Gets her to swing. Off speed. Got her out way ahead of that changeup. So now, after giving up a couple runs, looking a little bit rattled in the first, she goes 1-2-3, cruises through the second, and now Iowa Central have a chance to swing the bats when we get back on the Trident Nation Network. And now Maddie Wagner coming up, trying to get something going in the bottom of the second inning here. Iowa Central already up 3-2 after a Honbaum home run. The first inning started innocently enough, quietly enough. Eden grounded out to to short. KO grounded out to first, and then just a little bit of a rally started going. You could see it kind of fall apart. Pardon me. McCormick was the one that was the second batter to go down in that inning. And then KO got on by a walk. Jessa May was able to find her way on with an error, and then a bomb by Honbaum just over the left field fence, almost cleared its way into the parking lot, about 260 feet on the fly. And that's how Iowa Central got its way up 3-2. But now working down 1-2. This one, a little bit of a floater in between. A great play by the shortstop defensively, laying out Brooke Myers with a gem there to prevent a leadoff hit. So she'll go down.
Left fielder Kennedy Newell.
So now Newell comes up. They like her speed at the bottom of the lineup. Looks like she's going to square around. But instead, takes that one low, able to keep the bat head back. Newell able to find a base hit down the left. She singles in the left. Now they might have something going, especially with her speed. Last time she found a single, she was on third in 3 pitches. So look for her to steal. Designated player, Brielle. Up at the plate. Brielle Ulrich looking to do her job down here. Swings, tops it, rolled down. She's got speed. It could be a close play down, but a great throw. Good, strong play there. So now coming up, runner on second, 2 outs. So a good chance here with your leadoff hitter, usually pretty reliable, coming up with a runner in scoring position after advancing. After the ground out. Now pops up, takes that one for a ball. And comes up 1-1. Runner on, she leaves that one high. It was up above the hands and gets away from the catcher behind the plate. So that's going to cost him. The pass ball will advance. Newell. Makes contact with it, but it's right back to the pitcher. It'll be a ground out to the one.
Strike to the second, no runs. One runner left on base.
So they'll dance away there. 1 run. They're going to strand a batter on second, and we're going to go now into the bottom of the third. Pardon me, the top of the third. See what Ellsworth can do with their at-bats.
Number 3, Abby Young.
So Abby Young, the second baseman, going to dig in here. With a chance to maybe work this way, and any base runner would be big. We're in a tight game at this point. Top of the third. We're in the top of the third inning. 2-3 Iowa Central leading, and this ball goes high. Abby Young working down one. Bender gets that one over for a strike. Gets ahead early here. Draws even. She has a little bit of trouble early in the count when she struggled getting that first pitch over. Now working from behind, she'll get this one poked in the center field. A single for Young. She's going to settle at first. So Young singles, and now the leadoff woman is on. In this one-run game, looking for... So they'll be looking now for Mills to make contact, see if they can get this runner in motion. The 0-0 pitch from Bender. Low for a ball. Falls behind. Now, the 1-0, trying to get something over here. Misses that one inside, too. Struggling with her command early here in the third. Left that one right over the middle for Young, who poked it in the center. The 2-0 pitch runs way inside. The runner's going to try to advance, and she will. So look, the location struggles continue, and now a 3-0 count, a runner on second. Instead of trying to work behind and maybe make a mistake over the middle of the plate, they might consider just letting this at-bat go. So we'll see if they go after or try to set up the double play. And they're going to leave that one down. They're trying to get her. They pretty much put that one down near the shin area and hoped that she would swing, but if she didn't, they were more than fine giving up. And now the double play is in play, but it'll be with runners on first and second, and nobody out. No outs to be found yet here in the third. The leading run is on second. Leading run in scoring position for Bender. Gets that one up. About gut high. Jamming inside. A little bit of tailing action going towards the batter. Bender struggling a little bit early. Already given up 4 hits. Kept it to 2 runs, though. And this one might find a little bit of space. Nope. Great speed defensively out there in center. Off the bat, it looked like it might be sitting down, but the speed made that a routine play. Over in center, so
Rebecca Harms.
the fly out to center. That one jams in. 1-0 count here. Bender. Only 1 out. And a base hit would tie it here. Mills on first, Young on second. That one comes in, they're going to check the runner, try to throw behind her. She'll snap back in time. 2-0. So again, behind on the count. Swung at and topped for a first strike of the at-bat. 1-2. This one swung at. Worm burner down the left field line. Foul. 2-2 now. Big pitch here for Bender. Got herself in trouble again. This would be a big, big pitch to make it so that a sac fly would not advance a runner. He would just end the inning. Can she get this second out? 2-2. The pitch is made. It's low and out. 3-2 count now. And here we go. Early in this game. 1 run down. We got a 3-2 count. Harms fouls it off her foot. So the battle continues. And it's going to be a duel as we got this showdown looming. 3-2 pitch. Goes inside with it, continues the jam, and gets the K. Now they're going to throw behind her, but second base runner there paying a little bit more attention. Young
Number 6, Brooke Myers.
Is on time getting back to the bag, but Harms will sit down. Strikeout for Bender in a big moment. Myers comes up. Bender trying to work her way out of it. She had runners on first. It's a check back. Tag not in time. And on that, the runner will advance to third. After that first ball, Bender now working with the runners on the corners as that runner advances off the throw. Bender on the throw, gets him the swing early. Took a little bit off that one, got her swinging over the top, 1-1. Fresh off the strikeout. Now she's really dealing. 1-2. One pitch away from an escape act. The first 2 batters got on. Young singled and then Mills walked. And now we got out of it.
No runs on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base.
The pitch comes in. It's good. Low, firm fastball. Gets her to swing right through it. And that's how she'll get out of it. They had runners in position, but they will strand 2. Bender tight ropes out of danger. We'll be back here with the bottom of the third on the Triton Nation Network. So now Sonia McCormick will come in. Grounded out to first in her first at bat. That one she takes inside, good plate discipline. McCormick doing the catching for the second half of the doubleheader. Oh, ropes that one. It hangs in the air a little bit, but unable to get under the left fielder. And that's hand-eye coordination. That pitch fooled her. They had her out in front of it. It was an outside pitch. You're not supposed to take that to left, but she kept her hands true and enough upper body strength to get that one on a rope. So McCormick leads off with a double here. KO. Oh, it's right down the middle, and she rides it high and deep into the power alley. Say goodbye. Bounces it off the... Bounces it off the safety net out there. That one would have been gone in a baseball park. Blasted, no doubt about it. Her second of the day, KO. And that brings McCormick around to score. Obviously, she scores herself. Her sixth RBI of the day, second extra base hit, and now Iowa Central is up 2-5. As we bring up May. Got the win on the mound in the first game of this doubleheader. Now working with a little bit of bigger lead. She's batting in the cleanup spot. Reached on an error and then scored in the first. Leaves that one low. Good eye. 1-1. Now Iowa Central trying to turn this inning into something. They've got no one out, and they've already scored 2 on their home run. (3-1). She's got a good one to swing at. She rips it. Single into left. Good discipline, good situational hitting. Worked herself to a 3-1 count and then got something meaty over the plate. Took advantage of it. May with a single.
Second baseman Ashley Hornbaum.
And this Iowa Central offense is capable of stringing hits together as well as anyone in the country. Now Hornbaum comes up. She homered in the first, and it was an absolute blast over the left fielder's head. So we'll see if they're a little bit more careful with her. This one they leave outside. Maybe that caution will come at the cost of a little bit of accuracy, but that one sneaks its way over. 1-1. Heimbaum with a runner on first. This one left off. Dangerously hanging over there. May. She's got a decent bit of speed, but I think they value base runners more than position right now, especially with nobody out. I don't think they'll move her. This one put over. Off the handle of the bat. Rolling towards the third base coach. Foul. 2-1. Heimbaum now. Catches the outside corner, and it'll sit her down looking. A beautiful pitch. Heimbaum goes down. Hang the K backwards. Looked like it might have been a bit off. Might have been a bit off the plate, but they have been allowing that to be stretched on both. Now Sarah Rowling comes up. She takes the ball. She flew out to short in her last at-bat. Now time as the dirt around the first base area gets adjusted. As she steps back in, she'll come up with a runner on first with a 1-0 count. 2 runs have already played in this inning. Off the KO home run, she'll take the strike. So the Tritons trying to get even more before this inning is through. Won the first game 10-2 off of an 8-run rule in the 5th. This one will go wide. So Ellsworth now 0-5 in the conference, still looking for that first conference win. Iowa Central goes to 22-7 after the first half of that one. And rolling, golfing for that one, comes up empty, 2-2. Two with one out. Just looking to put the ball in play and get the runner moving, and she will. It sticks in the glove, so they're not going to get 2. They will get 1, yes. Beats her by half a step over down the first base line. Strong throw, 5-3. Rolling.
Right fielder, Maddie Wagner.
Rolling will be 0 for 2 on the day. She grounds out to third. But the runner does move up to second. May sitting on second. Wagner and that's going to score. A double into the right field gap. She's going to round it. She's going to take one. May is going to come from second to score. Iowa Central up 6-2. It's an aggressive approach. Looking in, let's see. Only one Iowa Central player. Only one Iowa Central player today so far has seen more than 5 pitches in an at-bat. They're jumping all over it early. Newell squares around. She'll let it go. Ball 1. Takes that one. She squared up. The runner will advance over to third. Throws a bit low. So now a runner on third for Newell. 2 outs, so the squeeze is off. Pokes this one down. Oh, and with her speed, no chance. Might as well just eat it. Infield single, and it wasn't earned with the bat. It was earned with the wheels. They had no prayer on her. So Newell with the single. And Newell is gone. Not even any suspense on the throw there. She beat that thing by 1.5 seconds. Newell steals second. This one popped up foul. Wagner came in to score on that Newell single. This one, just a bit late and just a bit low on it, pops it out over the first base fence. Now 1-2, looking to get out of this without any further damage. They are down now 7-2. Leaves this one in. Well, she was walking away, and I don't blame her. Looked to me like that one caught the inside corner just about thigh high. But the official doesn't give the spot. Now it's 2-2. This is high, and it's going to go foul. Two now. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Newell sitting on second after her RBI single. This one chased out. 3-2, full count. Oric has worked it full. Runner in scoring position. She takes the walk. Newell is off. Off of an in-between. She's lucky. She didn't really commit fully to the slide. Kind of ended up awkwardly crawling to the bag, but the tag is not applied in time. She'll go on, and there'll be runners. And there will be runners at the corner after the walk. Runners on. 2 outs. 2 outs, so you would assume the squeeze is off. Eden does handle the bat well. She's going to bunt. Nope, they're going to bring the squeeze, but they're going to make it a safety squeeze. Not quite committing. 1-0. So they are confident with Eden's ability to handle the bat. And now, not getting down on the steal, the tag is applied to Ulrich. She would have been there in plenty of time. Didn't get dirty. Gets the tag laid on her shoulder. That's how this will end. But not before Iowa Central. Not before Iowa Central finds its way to 4 runs. Goes up 7-2. So after 3 total, Iowa Central up 7-2. They'll roll into the 4th right after this short break on the Triton Nation Network. So Byrne is going to come up. Now down by 5 after a huge bottom of the 3rd, for Iowa Central. They scored 4. So now they jump up to a 7-2 lead. Ellsworth trying to avoid having 2 non-competitive games in a row, trying to put up a fight here. This one goes outside. Too far inside, 1-0. Bender now, since giving up 2, there's a strike over the inside. Beautiful pitch. Since giving up 2 in the 1st, she's only given up 1 hit since. 2 hits since. So she's gone 3 innings on 2 hits. She's been in trouble 1 other time. Was able to walk her way out of danger in the 2nd. This one ripped, but she's early. Got her out in front of the changeup. She pulls it over the left field fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one grounded over to short, handled by KO, slung over to Rolling, 6-3. Beautiful. They handle it, they get the easy out, and now 1 down in the 4th. Detroit. So after the ground out, the pitch comes in. It's high, right down the middle, but got her swinging at clouds up there high in the zone. 0-1. This one off the tip of the bat, foul, 0-2. So now Detroit down 0-2. After the ground out, Bender needs a 1-2-3 inning. She's been this one cut out and foul. As good as the stat line looks, she has been worked and she's had to throw a lot of pitches in high stress situations. She's just been able to handle it. So she would really love a nice easy inning here. 1-2. Swung and fouled off again. Detroit fighting. Now 2. Bender looking for the put away. Gets her high. Beautiful pitch. Would have been a strike if she hadn't swung, but borderline impossible up there. I think they had her looking off speed. Just blew one by her up top. Now Olivia Fire comes up to bat. 2 outs. The 9-hole hitter batting in the top of the 4th. Takes a swing and a miss. 0-1. The second pitch. Tipped up and over. Not quite a Texas leaguer, but she didn't get all of it. Just enough to bloop it up and over the third baseman's head. She finds a single. So Fire gets on base with 2 outs. And now they'll bring up the top of the order with Yost.
Right pitcher Brady Yost.
Yost doing the pitching. Trying to add to her own cause here. Leading off with 2 outs. Runner on third. So they'll have to string a couple hits together here if they want to score. That one inside. 1-0. Minder considering her options here. Winds up, deals. Hits that spot in. They slap the tag. No slide, but she's in time. Two-0. Now having to work from behind on this batter. And to a good batter, good contact hitter in Yost. And she'll slap this one over. Okay, can she finish the play? She slaps over. It's in time. Oh, a beautiful gem there. Not from a slow runner either. Able to stop it. The agility and the flash of the glove and then the arm strength to get it over there. She'll get him out of trouble. Beautiful play by KO, and that'll take us into the bottom of the 4th with your Tritons batting right after this short break. Now Alexis Egan at bat. Where she's most comfortable. She's leading off an inning. The designated number 1 leadoff hitter for Iowa Central. Gets to lead off her second inning of it. So far. Here, and she pops out to the pitcher. I was just about to say. So far, she's popped out to left and grounded out to right. She'll still have to wait for her first hit in this one as she pops out to the pitcher there. Fly ball to the 1, and now it'll be McCormick. McCormick has doubled and grounded out to first. Takes a swing there. It's going to be a strike off the foul. McCormick stepping up. Waving it, waiting for the pitch. Takes that big lumbering cut. She was looking to put that one over the left field fence. Just missed it, 0-2. She might have pulled off that one a bit. It was right down Main Street, and she came out hacking. 0-2 now. She's going to have to protect. Good idea there. Good job. Good idea by the pitcher to try to put something slow over. They throw her a changeup after she had trouble with 2 fastballs. Good job there. She wasn't able to stay on top of it entirely because she was looking fastball. But looking fastball in the middle of that swing, she was able to hold herself back just long enough to get a tip on that ball. 0-2 still. That one might have a chance to land over there. Oh, but it's going to be chased down. A beautiful play defensively. Tracking that one down, Brooke Meyer.
First star, Kaeo.
So now with 2 out, it'll be Kaeo, who's walked and homered in this one. Last time up, she hit one to left that might have cleared 2 parks. Absolutely tattooed. It almost cleared the second green fence you see off screen if we track a ball into the outfield. So now she's again ahead. She's going to have a couple to hit in this at-bat if they don't decide to walk her. And that one, though, buckled her knees. Good breaking ball over the outer third. Gets her looking. 2-1. This one rides about belt high outside. 3-1, and that's not where you want her. 3-1 is put over the center. She gets a piece of it. It's going to be another fly out to short to end the inning. A quiet 1-2-3 for the top of the Iowa Central order.
No hits. Nobody left on base.
So now we'll go to Ellsworth in the 5th. As they start this top of the 5th, we'll go into it 7-2. We'll be right back on the Tri-Nation Network. So here we are in the top of the 5th. Abby Young at bat. She takes a little bit of time here. Might have dug in too early. Binder waiting for it. Iowa Central up here 7-2. Still in a good position here in the top of the 5th. Iowa Central firmly in control here. Partially because of a 2-run blast by Kaeo at the beginning of the 3rd inning. That's her 6th RBI of the day. If they do end up winning both of these 2, it will be hugely because of her contributions. But this one is going to be tracked down, but not before it lands and not before it gives a single to the start of this this Ellsworth offensive. Single into left for Ellsworth, and now they'll have something going. They'll have a runner on first with nobody out after the Young single. Ripped down the left field line. Looked like it might be problems for a while, but it hooks a couple feet foul. Now 0-1. Binder trying to get the second one after allowing the leadoff woman on. Mills at bat. This one left out and over. They're going to check the runner. She's back in plenty of time. 1-2. Swung inside. It's close, and yep, they're going to call it. Great pitch on the inside corner. I believe the right call by the official made there, and she'll sit her down looking. Hang the K backwards for Mills, and now there's 1 out with a runner on first. Well worked at bat by Binder. Binder rears back, lets it go. Outside. I gotta say she missed. 1-0. Oh, the strike. Didn't miss there. Paints that corner. 1-1 right on the black. Oh, this swung and missed. It's going to be a strike, and now they're going to try to get her. She got greedy trying to advance. Almost gets thrown out for it, but in the end, she read that ball well out of the dirt. Gets herself there. Smart base running. Young advances to second. One, two. One out here in the top of the fifth. The throw put down, and it's going to be booted. The air is going to advance the runner. That went off the heel of the glove and aired down the left field line.
First baseman run back. Harms.
Instead of air against Jessa May. Harms now with a chance to cut into this lead a bit. Runners on the corners, one down. The sac fly is in play. Anything elevated, look for it to have a hack on it, and look for Binder to really work this ball down. She's down 1-0. One put over, inside corner. They're going to give up the run for the out. Oh, they're going to say she was safe. And now I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That looks like a foolish play, but I thought she was out by enough that I really don't blame the runner for not even checking the official and just assuming. But either way, at the end of the day, the right call comes back, and they're going to sacrifice. They're going to sacrifice the run to get the player at second after a little bit of a mental mistake on the pads by Ellsworth. 2 down, and it's 3-7. So after all that, the end result, base is empty, 2 outs. Ellsworth has plated 1 in this inning. That one over. Pardon me, they're going to say a miss, 3-0. And Harms takes the walk. Good at bat from her. Gets her on base.
First up, Myers.
So now Myers up, runner on first. After the Harm walk. This one goes way out, up and out. 2-0. Pardon me, 1-0. Ellsworth did get 1 run off of the fielder's choice over at second. They chose to cut the runner down stealing and allow the run to score there. This one will come in. And I think that's a smart decision because at this point, the last thing you want is a rally. So if you can sacrifice 1 run to prevent maybe a further breaking of the dam, I'd say you do it. 1-1 now. This one fouled back 1-2. Each team with an error apiece. Pretty defensively solid played game so far, and this one fouled right back into us at the booth. It'll remain 1-2. Binder working, struggling, trying to get something, trying to get out of this inning with the minimum damage she has. Throw here, slapped over to right. It's going to be foul. This one fouls as they track down the ball and get it back in. Iowa Central is still up 7-3. They've had a very offensively explosive day. Now it is 6 out of their last 7 games where they've put up double digits, and this game's still a contender. This one, battle keeps going at the plate. Now a 6-pitch at bat at the plate. She's fouled off 3. Would have been strike 3 pitches. Binder looking for the answer. They've gone in, they've gone out. Let's see if they go soft now. They try the changeup, but they miss away with it. 2-2. Twos all around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 5th. Maybe go back to the jam. They just went soft away. They work in and hard. Can't get her to go. She's fighting up there. 7-pitch at bat now. Handling the bat well is Meyer. 2-2. And now Binder might be. I think Binder's already worked through the planned sequence of this. Gonna have to find her favorite put-away pitch here. Rides it out and away. 3-2 now, full count. Now the last 4 pitches have been in, out, in, out. She just went out. See if she breaks pattern here or if she trusts herself. 3-2. A well-worked at-bat, a good at-bat, but it's still going to end with the K. Made her fight every bit of it. 8-pitch at-bat from Binder at the end. Wins the battle. One run does score, though, off of the fielder's choice, and when we come back, it'll be 7-3, Iowa Central up. We'll come back with Jessa May leading off for Iowa Central.
Leading off for Iowa Central, number 14, Jessa May.
May comes in. She has singled and reached on an error so far today, so she is 1-1, but her on-base percentage is 1,000. She's found a way on. Iowa Central up 7-3. This first pitch can't find the inside corner for a ball. This one is left, is up high. Probably had no business swinging at it with 1 strike, and the end result is going to be a lazy pop-up to second.
Second baseman, Ashley Honbaum.
So Honbaum comes up. She has struck out and homered so far in this game. She struck out looking on a good changeup. See if they go back to her with it, they will. But a great, actually, show of maturity there. That's the same pitch they got her on 2 or 3 times in the last at-bat. This time she realizes that if you haven't proven that you can hit it, you're probably going to see it again. She grounds out over to third here, and the throw is good and on time. So the second Triton of the inning goes down here in order.
First baseman, Sarah Rowling.
Sarah Rowling so far 0 for 2 today with a fly out to short and a fly out to third. See if she can get on top of one here and straighten one out. Rolling. Watches this first one over the inside third. 0-1. Rolling looking for her first hit of this game. Went 1 for 4 in the last. Thinks about it, lets this one go. Good eye there for the ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Gets a little bit in front of it. And she's going to end up reaching on an error. Rolling now 0 for 3, but she has found the base now. So she reaches on the air.
Right fielder, Maddie Wagner.
So now there's a pitching conference. Iowa Central is up 7-2-3. Rolling is going to be on first when we come back. Iowa Central offensively has been good in both games. They're looking to add to what's already been an explosive day. They will leave the pitcher in. We'll leave Yost. And they'll let her come. They'll let her continue, and they'll let her face Wagner. Fresh count with 2 outs and a runner on first. This one misses in. This one released. Oh, plastered. It's too low to get out. It's going to be a double. Rolling has got wheels. Plenty of athleticism, but they're going to hold her. Thought about sending her, but a strong throw from center made the decision. She had a good jump, and she is fast, but a great throw. Out there from Mills in center. She got to that ball in a leap off the bat. Off the bat, I thought that there was going to be a scoring opportunity. She made there be no chance. Squeeze attempt here, but it's fouled off. 0-1. Newell. Newell fouls off the second one. 0-2 now. So Wagner now having a great day. She's 2 for 3 with a couple doubles. Now this one's slapped down. Still fighting. Big moment here. 2 runners in scoring position. 0-2. All coming down to Newell. Iowa Central up by 4, but with how fast things can change in this game, you're sure they'd love the padding. This one let go. It slapped. She's going to be a problem. It's going to be obstruction. It's always an official discretion, but yeah, the runner cut in front caused it. So it's going to be obstruction for the third out. The rally for Iowa Central is going to end, and we're going to go into the top of the 6th, still 7-3. Callie Byrne is going to come up here, and they're only going to have, the Panthers, 2 more chances, get themselves 4 runs. So now would be the time if they want to spark a rally, if they want to cut into this deficit so they don't have to go get all 4 runs in the 7th. Now is a critical inning. Though they're facing someone who they've really only been able to get to for 1 inning. She gave up 2 in the first, and then she gave up 1 in the 5th on a fielder's choice. So they hasn't given up more than 1 hit in an inning since that first inning. So pretty much Binder has been cruising and in control for 4 of the 5 innings, that she has pitched. She's been able to settle down and pitch herself a heck of a game, and she's looking to finish it. Leaves this one in the dirt, though, 1-1 to Byrne. The 1-1 pitch to the leadoff hitter here. Huge moment because they need a little bit of a rally, a little bit of a spark, and a leadoff hit could do that for them. Whereas Bender is looking to halt any momentum they might have in their tracks. She's given up as this pitch comes in. It's going to be a ground ball. Oh, and it chases rolling off the bag, but she's smart enough to lay the tag. Quick hands and good field awareness there by Sarah Rolling saves the out.
By 21, Nicole, Detroit.
Detroit is coming up. Fouls this one straight back. Quickly down 0-1. Trying to work from ahead. Trying to cut through the bottom three hitters. She's got the 6, 7, 8. Pardon me. She's got the 7, 8, 9 hitter. She just got the 7 hitter out. Now working to the 8. She throws that one out for a ball. 1-1. Working to Detroit. So it's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this game. Fouls that one back. 1-2. Looking to hang a third strikeout on Detroit. Looking to buzz through the bottom part of this lineup. Bender leaves that one out. 2-1. Pardon me, 2-2. So staying alive, Detroit. This one popped up. And we are having technical difficulties with the camera, so until we can get picture back, I will talk you through this like a radio broadcast until we can get this self through. So Iowa Central still up 7-3, the current situation. Runner on first, 1 ball, no strikes after a little bit of a low inside pitch to the batter from Bender. This one runs in. It might have got a piece of her. Inside pitch, dangerously sweeping the runner. So after a pitch that buzzed the tower on that hitter, it's 2-0 now. Runner on first, staying put. Then she gets one swing, gets a swing and a miss on the inside. They check the runner over. It's close. It's, nope, going to call it safe. So Iowa Central still in a bit of a pickle here. Runner on first, but would take a few collected hits for Ellsworth to be able to come through. That one misses 3-1. That one low and knee high. Official thought about it for a second and says no. Bender looking to cruise through this as best she can. She got the first 2. Oh, can't get it there. She's going to walk. She's going to lose the batter. And it's going to advance to runners in first and second. Iowa Central trying to avoid this turning into a potential 2-out rally. They'll take a short break. The catcher strolls over, trying to loosen the body language of her pitcher, who has been cruising for most of the day besides that first inning. Now, though, having a little bit of trouble. She's lost a spot on her command for these last few batters. Every pitcher goes through a few of these in the game. It's just how well you manage them and how well you're able to keep back on track and walk your way out of danger when you do. These last few pitches, she's been a little bit tight in the shoulder. She's been maybe throwing a bit more than she's been pitching. So they'll have a talk with her, slow her down, Don't believe they have anyone warming up in the bullpen, so it will be Bender's game. It looks like they've committed to that. Official walks back over. Is going to let it continue to play. Runners on first and second.
Number 3, Abby Young.
And it'll be Abby Young coming up, the 2-hitter. After Yost draws the walk. Again, if you're just entering, minor technical difficulties with the camera started at the beginning of the 6th. So I'll be talking you through this inning or two until we can get you picture again. For now, runners on first and second to Young, and the first one to Young. A bit high, a bit outside, a bit wrong on every metric. Can't guide that one in. Oh. This one through. It's low. It's close. But I believe the pitcher is going to deem that it left a little bit of brown between the plate and the ball. Outside 1-0. A swing and a miss, 1-1. Got her chasing the fastball. Belt high outside third. Not a bad one to hit, but she couldn't catch up to it. And now as we have picture back, thank you for bearing with me through it. Oh, and she just paints that corner. Can't blame the batter for taking a look. If you have less than 2 strikes, you can't swing at that. You just have to hope it missed, and she didn't. Oh, the same spot looked like might have been a bit farther outside. Official doesn't give that one. It's 2-2. Pardon me, we've ran the count full. It is 3-2 here. With runners on first and second, it's blooped up and over. It's going to be a single. No, it's going to turn to a double. That might score 2. It's going to come in, and it's going to be 7-5 as the throw is late. Way more interesting game now. The runners from second and third score on a huge hit from Mills. Pardon me, Young. Mills coming up now. Young got a pitch she liked, put that one in. It gapped between everybody. A seeing eye line drive, and all of a sudden, it's gone from a game of relative comfort to Iowa Central being chased down late in this one. It's 7-5. So now the pitching change is going to be made. Chebin comes in. As we take theirs, it was an up and down day for Bender, whose end scoreline will read 5 runs.
Chebin now in relief for the Tritons.
5 runs, 3 of them earned on 7 hits, and 6 2/3 innings of work. 5 2/3 innings of work. So a decent day, not her best. She was able to walk through. She didn't have her best stuff. She had to work her way out of a few pickles, but at the end of it, she was able to put together a good enough day to get her team in a position where they were ahead with only 4 outs to get when she left. So not her best start, but a solid start from Bender, and now they'll hope to get her the win. Did have a little bit of problem with control. 5 base on balls, and it was how she got herself in trouble for most of the day. So now Chebin looking to close this one out, and especially looking to close this inning out, as there's still a threat to extinguish. 2 outs, but only a 2-run lead and a runner on second. So that runner in scoring position looming, and it is Young who's got some wheels. This one comes in. She gets that first one in for a strike. Oh, 1 to Mills. A showdown looming, fresh out of the bullpen. Chebin puts it up 1-1. Key at bat here. 1 swing away from cutting this lead in half. Oh, a swing and a miss gets her 1 strike away from getting out of danger. 1-2. Chebin working. She seems to want to work quickly, eager to get to the next pitch. Takes it coming back. Oh, misses that outside corner. Runner coming in. And that might have been strike 3 if the catcher could have controlled it. But it's hard to get that call in the corner when the ball hits the ground. It's 2-2 now. And now the runner advances up to third. 2-2, 2-2, the 6th run of Ellsworth's game, 90 feet away from the plate. An important pitch coming. Oh, and it runs inside. And they might have actually gotten lucky that that one hit the batter. If the batter had been able to get out of the way, that one might have rolled to the backstop and saved a run. But instead, it's going to be runners on the corners with a fresh count and 2 out. So Mills is hit by a pitch. Gets herself on base. That runner, though, that all-important runner, still 90 feet away. That one rides up. 1-0. Chebin now working out of the bullpen. Being asked to get 2 huge outs. This one coming in 1-0. Rides in. Tight call on the inside corner, but the official decides that it ran off the plate. Chebin winds up. She has to work from behind on this too. She's only faced 1 out of the bullpen, and she hit her. Now she's behind the other one quickly. 3-0. Chebin now waiting as the signs are given. It's first and third with 3-0. It might be time to put the runners in motion if they want to. She finds that one, paints the inside corner. 3-1, but now she's not anywhere out of danger. Has to make sure 3-1 against a good hitter, not to leave anything too fat over the corner of the plate. Over the center of the plate. Try to work those corners. No, and she leaves that one. Gonna say it was a bit high, and now bases are loaded. 5-7. Chebin struggling out of the bullpen. She came in with the runner on second and 2 down. 2 down. She hasn't been able to retire a hitter yet. She has hit 1 and walked 1, and now the winning run is at first. The tying run is at second. And coming up to bat, number 25, Harms, who has, let's see today, she has struck out and walked. So looking for her first hit of the day, and it would be a huge one. The pitch. Rides itself high and out. 2-0. Still struggling to find her control. These last 3 at-bats, momentum rolling against Chebin. 2-0 to Harms. Bases loaded. A 2-run lead to try to protect. Everyone in the arena holding their breath. This game hasn't been close since the 3rd. And she gets this one over 2-1. Ellsworth looking to go from putting themselves right back in this game to potentially taking control with 1 swing of the wood. 2-1. The pitch. It's high. It's hanging. It might be playable. No, it's going to land, and that's going to score at least 2. And they're going to hold the 3rd. It's a tied ball game. Kenneth holds at 3rd. Harms is going to end up hanging at 2nd with a double, and a huge double. And now they're going to take her out and substitute a pitch runner.
Amy Steele pitch running at second base for Ellsworth. Now batting number 6, Brooke Myers.
So now the lead run, just a base away. Runners on second and third. Chebin, since entering, has walked one, hit one, and given up a 2 RBI double to left fence. Can she settle down and get an important out here? Leaves that one over the plate too, but it's fouled off. She'll get a second chance. Chebin trying to work out of trouble here. Trying to stop what's already been some pretty substantial bleeding here. They've given up 4 this inning. The pitch. Inside, but found the corner. About hand high. Right in that inside part of the plate. Gets the strike. It's 1-2. Chebin 1 pitch away from at least being able to save a tie here. This one's cued off the end of the bat foul. Chebin struggled with her command. As I mentioned before, started her day out of the bullpen by hitting a batter. Started it by hitting Mills. And then walking the next batter and then giving up a double to Harms. That drove in 2. There she misses, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 down in this inning. Slung that one, skips to the plate. Doesn't hit the batter. I don't believe it hit the batter. Yeah, finds the dirt, skips in. So a great defensive play there behind the plate saves a run. But now Chebin will have to make the pitch. Myers now at bat with a full count. Runners on second and third in this tied game. Chebin, if there's ever a time to make the pitch, it'd be now. It is a well-located pitch, but oh, that's high, deep. It's a 10-7 ball game. Ellsworth
3-run homer for Brooke Myers.
with 7 runs so far in the top of the 6th. Have gone from trailing, pardon me, mistake there on the board, have gone from trailing to up by 3. They had scored 2 earlier that our scoreboard hadn't registered. It was 7-7, and then a blast. Moonshot finding its way over the third. Cleared the third baseman's head, cleared the left fielder's head, and went and went and went. And off the bat, there wasn't an awful lot of dat. So now being brought into pitch. Looks like it's going to be 19-page short. So as she warms up, Iowa Central.
Big Ellsworth now in to pitch for the Titans.
As Seward comes in, it's been a shell shock. They came into this inning up 7-3, everything going their way. Then they got to Binder a little bit. They were able to get her to concede a couple runs. They brought in, as I get this round tripper down. Now getting this round tripper on my score sheet. They brought in Chebin, and now they'll finally get out of it. At least you'd hope. And yes, the easy play is made. 6-3 there. Iowa Central will go and train 10-7. Story of that inning, Bender came in, only gave up 2 runs in that.
7 runs on
They throw
3 hits,
Chebin
no
in to
runners
try to
left
stop
on
the
base.
bleeding. She hits a pitcher. She walks. She gives up a double. And then the major one, 3-run shot over the left field fence to make it a 7-run inning and put Iowa Central down 10-7. The bats are going to have to get hot. It's still well within reach, but Iowa Central is going to have to get going after the short break. And now we're going to lead off this important bottom of the 6th. Iowa Central was rolling. Everything was going proper. Up 7-3, controlling most of this game. 8 batters later, actually be 10 batters later, they're down, and they're down by 3. A 7-run top of the, it would be top of the 6th. 10-run top of the 6th from the away team, Ellsworth. And now Iowa Central's chasing a game that they've had the lead in since the 3rd. And this one gets over for a strike, 2-1. Pinch hitting here, Molly Mathis. Oh, she lays down the bunt. It's back into the catcher's glove, but foul. Mathis gets one she likes, but takes a big swing, gets way under it, under and early on that outside pitch. And, well, most of the time when you're early on an outside pitch, that's what happens. End up popping that up.
Up the order, number 6, Alexis Egan.
So now Egan will settle in. And Iowa Central needs base runners. They now have 5 outs to get 3 runs. Thinks about squaring up to bunt, but she lets that one go instead. Ball 1. Again tries to bunt. That one she lays off of. Wasn't one she liked, but it will be a strike. 1-1. That one misses. It didn't miss by much. I thought she hit that bottom left corner. Official lets it go by, though. 2-1. This one slapped, bobbled, and when you bobble, you don't have a chance against a runner like Egan. It's going to be a base hit there for Egan. I'm going to give an infield single. So now, Trines with a little bit of magic working. They'd like to get, and you figure with their 2, 3, 4 hitters coming, they would like to get something going here. That one misses, ball 1. Because you don't want to have to try to get all 3 runs back in 1 inning. If they could chip into it a bit here, that'd be a good result for them for this inning. The pitch, oh, it's a well-located pitch, at least for the batter. It was right down the middle. Her eyes lit up. She was thinking about making this a 10-9 game with one swing, but she pulled the trigger just a second early. 1-1. See a pitch like that in a situation like that, she took the biggest cut she could, and she got it a long, long ways out of here, but it was also just a bit foul. This one tipped off the bat, 1-2. Pretty much an identical swing to the second pitch of the bat. This one she yanks even further foul. 1-2 still. You got to figure, though, they don't want to miss again. She's been on these pitches. They might want to go to a different location. There they go away. Because they've been throwing that one in, and she's been on them. And I don't think they want to throw her another pitch belt high down the middle. She's almost taken 2 of those out in this at-bat. Third one. They try her inside. Can't get the strike. 2-2. Good eye there by McCormick. She's working a heck of an at-bat, and they need her here. 1 out here in the 6th. Iowa Central trailing by 3. She waits on that. It was the right thing to do as a batter. She just couldn't get a line drive out of it. She waited on that changeup, but was only able to wait so long she grounds it out after being a bit early on it. Egan will advance to second. So now a big one here for KO. Down by 3. She's got 2 outs and a runner on second. This one gets away, and she'll have 2 outs and a runner on third. Egan just takes that base real quick. It's 1-0. The pitch. Callejo lets it go, and it turns out to be the right decision. 2-0. Good eye there. Just a bit off the inside corner. Here comes a pitch. Oh, it's blasted over the left field's head, over everything.
That's a 2-run homer for Callejo.
Her second of the day, Callejo. No time to even think about it being deep or gone. It got out of the ballpark in a hurry. Line drive just about a foot over the fence. Absolutely tattooed. A 2-run home run for Callejo. Her 8th RBI of the day. And she continues to be Johnny on the spot whenever this team needs a spark. May now. Takes that first one for a ball. Iowa Central now making this a whole lot more interesting. 10-9. This one roped into left. Takes one hop. Settles into the left fielder. That's going to be a single into left for May. So a pair of 2-run home runs from Callejo. She had a 2-run blast in the 3rd. She repeats it again in the 6th. Walked in the 1st. So Callejo in this game, 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. Heimbaum now. Heimbaum, in what seems like an eternity ago in a game that's had a lot of scoring, homered in the 1st. Had a 3-run home run. Since then, she has struck out and grounded out to 3rd, and now we're going to have a conference on how to deal with this situation. As Iowa Central, just with 2 at-bats, the base hit from Eden and the home run from Maceo has really just worked their way right back into this game. And it's just like that. So as this conversation happens, looking back at this game, it's been an absolutely insane, fun game to watch. Both teams have put up huge innings. The biggest, down by 4, just last inning, just a half inning ago, which Iowa Central has erased. In the top of the 6th inning, Ellsworth scored 7 and now roped into left. And the rally's going to continue, stringing hits together here, Iowa Central. And now it's going to come to Sarah Rolling.
Now batting number 18, Sarah Rolling.
So Heimbaum singles. Runners on 1st and 2nd now. And Sarah rolling up. She's just 1 for 6 in this doubleheader. But she watches this one go. If there's ever a time for her to come up in a big moment, here it is. She's been making some decent contact. Had a problem getting under the ball today. Can she straighten one out here? This one gets over the top of it. It's 1-1. And now's the time to be patient as a batter. The pitcher is under just as much pressure as you are right now. A base hit or a walk has the same result here. Lets this one go low. Good eye. 2-1. Biggest at-bat of the day as the bases load up. Pardon me, first and second. Pulls this one down, getting a bit ahead of myself there. Stays 2-2. So runners on first and second. Sarah Rolling a single away from tying this game back up. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, they thought they'd got her looking. The official says it's a tad low. It was a beautiful pitch, especially with 2 strikes. Now 3-2. Runner in scoring position, down by 1, trying to cap off this rally. Bring it in as she forces the walk. Sarah Rolling puts together a beautiful at-bat. She got caught chasing a curveball earlier in this game. Just like that, this time, though, sees what they're doing, lays off of it. They were trying to get her swinging and missing to end the inning. She was smarter than that. She draws the walk, and now the bases are loaded up. Wagner, first pitch, gets under that one. 0-1. An 0-1 count. Every at-bat getting bigger and bigger now. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position. And this one is lifted down the right field line, foul. Wagner now down 0-2. On the mound, Yost, who they have rode so far. They've left her in through some rocky innings, trusting that she'd be able to get big outs when it counted. Coming in, Wagner. So far today is 2 for 3. She's found herself a couple of doubles. Is looking to cap off a great day. After Rolling had been struggling, she gets herself on base. Sets the table for Wagner. And now Wagner is down 0-2. Going to have to protect the plate here. That one chases off. It's 1-2. A little bit of gamesmanship there from the Iowa Central runners. Trying to force a throw. 1-2. The important pitch is swung on and missed. A beautiful changeup, low and away, gets her swinging. Wagner is frustrated, but that was a heck of a pitch.
2 runs on 4 hits, 3 runners left on base.
And I'll tell you something, Brody Yost
6 complete. Ellsworth 10, Iowa Central 9.
Was working deep into her day. She's given up 9 runs and 12 hits. That was the pitch of her night right there. A beautifully located breaking ball away. Gets Wagner swinging. And now Iowa Central is going to go into the top of the 7th, down 10-9, but we should have a heck of a finish brewing for you. We'll be right back on the Triton Nation Network. Emptying their benches. If you have any offense in there, you use it. Caleb Brady now entering this game. Takes the first ball. Inside and low. 1-0. This one put in, bent in. Great pitch there by Seward. She'll go up 1-1. This one grounded over the third. Handled. The throw is true. Ron gets chased off the bag. Lays the tag, though. 1 down.
Up number 9, Olivia Fire.
So the pinch hitter doesn't pan out. Ends up grounding out to third. And now Fire. Coming up, maybe trying to add to this lead a bit if they can. Because Iowa Central is dangerous with the bat at all times. A 1-run lead isn't exactly the most comfortable place to be right now. They'd love any insurance they could get. Seward gets the batter to ground this one over into foul territory. 0-1. This one, foul back again, 0-2. The pitch awaiting. She's worked herself a good at-bat. Worked the bender in from outside, got a strike call, and then went after with the fastball. We'll see what decision she has there. And, just tailing away. Some cutting action on that pitch away from the batter. Gets her flailing at it. Now 2 strikes after the quick strikeout. 3 pitches, sits Fire down. So now Yost. Coming up, the last chance that Ellsworth has to get anything going here. In this 7th inning, Iowa Central will have one last chance. And Stewart would like to make sure that they get that, only down by 1. She's come in after a bad relief performance by Chebin and been able to settle this bullpen down. After giving up 2, Binder was pulled in favor of Chebin. Chebin then had a rough inning, gave up 4 more, and that's where Iowa Central is as a team right now. They were up 7-3. All of a sudden, they were down 10-7. Gave up 7 runs in the 5th. Were able to answer with a couple of their own. Pardon me, in the top of the 6th. Were able to answer with a couple of their own in the bottom of the 6th. And now we got anybody's game as this one is fouled off over into left field. Still no 2 count. Sierra looking to work this 1-2-3. Got the leadoff hitter Yost down. 0-2. She's been working ahead since she came in. Firing quickly. This one popped up. Should be a routine can of corn over in left, and it is. Handled with ease. Handled with ease over there by Neville. And now, Iowa Central. Well, we've cooked up a finish for you. 3 outs, 1 run needed, 1 to score, 2 to win. We should have a heck of a finish coming up for you on the Tri-Nation Network. So now Newell will come up, and Iowa Central has the right woman up here. She's really good at getting on base, and they need a base runner right now. She usually looks to bunt in any kind of situation where they really need her. So now in the bottom of the 7th, here's the scoreboard changes. Our scoreboard reads top of the 7. We will get that corrected to B7 soon. But Newell comes up with a fresh count, leading off, and Iowa Central needs a run here to extend this ball game, needs 2 to end it right here. And Ellsworth looking to close out their first conference win of the year. They're 0-5 right now. It'd be a huge moment for them. Misses this one outside. Yost is working deep into her day. She's given up 9 runs on 12 hits, but every time they've needed a big out, she's been able to shut the door. And now you can see the velocity is not coming out the same. This strike right down the middle. 1-1 on Newell. The velocity is coming out a little bit, coming down a little bit. Her arm is hanging a little loose. She's puffing a little bit. This is a pitcher that's working through and has worked through bravely so far. Gets her to line this one way foul down there. Had her behind it. So now Newell looking to do anything she can to square up a ball. Oh, and there. That's a great call. Going off speed. Slap hitters hate that. Gets her ahead, gets her expecting fastball because the fastball's been Yost's put-away pitch all day. You almost get the feeling she's been saving that in her back pocket. She pulls it out there at a heck of a time. Molly Mathis now coming up. 1 down, needing a run. Oh, takes that one. Looked good to me. It might be low for the officials' taste. 1-0. This one in there. Mathis, in her one at-bat today after coming in, grounded out to third. So this one, she offers for it. This bunt is going to go out of bounds. So now 1 strike away from putting down Mathis. Going off the Newell strikeout. Mathis needs to put this in play at least. Oh, a good little change up over the inside third. Won't get her swinging, won't get the call though. 2-2. That one high. Mathis lets it go. So hard to keep your discipline in an at-bat this important, but Mathis lets a pitch that a lot of people would have taken a cut at go, and now she'll earn another chance. This one connects right to the second baseman up. Now Ellsworth 1 win away. Pardon me, 1 out away from their first win
Top the order, number 6, Alexis Egan.
in conference play this year. And the only thing standing between that is Alexis Egan. A big moment. Egan is 1 for 3 today. And it's going to be 1. Nope, she's beat it out. She's beat out the hit. She takes her time back. So just like that, Iowa Central still has life, and it's purely from the wheels of Egan. That ball rolled right to the pitcher. She hustled down that line, and with pure force of will and a little bit of athletic ability, she earns herself a single. So now she's 2 for 5 on the day, and Iowa Central might have something cooking. But it's going to come down to McCormick. And now they're going to come in, and they're going to have a conversation. Yost trying to finish out what would be a complete game win. So they're going to talk to her about how to handle McCormick. McCormick is 1 for 4 with a double today. She'll come up with Egan on first. 2 outs. Working against Yost, who you get the feeling that even though she looks tired, even though a little bit of pep has come off the fastball, and maybe she's not locating quite as crisp, maybe she's leaving a few more over the plate than she would if she was 100% rested working in the first, that there's no one they'd rather have on the mound right now. She's handled herself well. She's pitched 6 2/3 inning. Can she close it out, or will Iowa Central stay alive? McCormick jumps on the first one, puts it into left. It's going to continue. There's going to be runners on first and second with 2 outs. So Iowa Central trying to work a rally here, a 2-out rally. And it's going to come down to Callejo, and there's nobody in the country on this particular day in a game that's so about who's hot and who's not that you'd rather have taking this at-bat right now. She walked in the first, she homered in the second, And she also homered in the 6th. She's 2 for 3 with 2 two-run home runs today. And if she could square one here, Iowa Central could go home victors. She leaves that one up, lets it chase its way above the letters. She is protected by May, but they are pitching around her, and now with runners on second and third, this next pitch would be insanity to leave with runners on second and third, an open base at first, a 3-0 count. Ellsworth would have to be absolutely insane to leave this anywhere even remotely hittable. You'd figure this one's going to be high and away. It is, high and up. Last thing you want to do is bounce that. Maybe have that runner from third advance, and the definite last thing you want to do is leave that anywhere close. So it won't go down as an intentional walk, but you might as well count it as one. They pitch all the way around. And now, it's tattooed, it's squared up. Iowa Central's going to win this ball game. One scores, and that's it. Walk off.
And they'll do it.
Take that second one.
Titans win 11-10.
A 2-run double by May. So she gets the win in the first game of the doubleheader, and she gets the squares up the walk-off double in the second. Chebin gets off the hook for the loss. Chebin gets off the hook for the loss. The win will go to Seward.
For the Titans in the bottom of the 7th, 2 runs on 3 hits. Titans take the doubleheader. Next home match will be this Thursday as they host Indian Hills for a doubleheader.
As I let the PA finish there.
Pitch set for 3 o'clock on Thursday. Thank you for coming. Please have a safe drive home.
So what a day. What a day for May. Wins the first game, gets the win on the mound. In the second game, ends up getting the walk-off. Like I mentioned before, Chebin gets off the hook for the loss. She would have been responsible for those runs. Also, Seward ends up getting the win on the day. And unfortunately, honestly, one that kind of hurts, Brody Yost taking the loss after 7 decently well-pitched innings. Can't finish it out. They didn't look like they wanted to dig into that bullpen. And the response is going to be Iowa Central going up 11-10 off of a huge performance. Whenever it was clutch, whenever they needed runs, they were able to find them. They pull a miracle off here, and they will go up 11-10, win this ball game. Iowa Central, your victors. They go 2-0 today. Ellsworth still looking for that first conference win. I've been Tyson Strayer. Reese, the cameraman, can't thank him enough for coming out here, braving this first game with me. Great first day of home softball. But for now, I'll be signing off. Thank you guys for listening. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.